Hello, welcome to another free code session. My name is Jason Bach, and I'm going to continue on doing this consistency calculation for accessibility modifier data. And we're going to try to do this in a way so that we get a clean way of doing this for an arbitrary amount of values. So, now I could say list extensions, but this is going to be for a very specific case, a list of ints, a list of uints extensions. So let's just go with that. List of uints extensions. Because it really is not meant for internal. Now what we want to, do we actually want to calculate the consistency value coming back for all of the I think so. We could say float here. Then maybe I could stick it on the constructor. Hold on. Well, we'll have to think about this for a second. Okay, internal float, internal static float, get consistency for this list of uint this. So we can be consistent here. So I'm not an idiot. If unit, not unit, uint. Okay, so now what I want to say here, if this is null, what do I do in some of these? Yes, I do that. Okay, which is good. There's no reason I should ever do that. Okay, if this count equals 0, return 0f. Okay. Else if this dot count is equal to 1, basically if you're less than 2, you gotta have at least 2 values. Else. Var max is equal to this dot max. Var average is equal to this dot remove. Yeah, that's what I want. I want the max. There's no doubt about that. Can I say here, average? Yes, let's select. Oh, yeah, okay. I was about to say here, do the average where you do not have the max value. But I can only do that once. See what I'm saying here? I can only do that once. It's not quite what I want. If there was a clean way to do this, where's my Knuth book? But there's a fits in there somewhere where you can actually do this. That would be really nice. Like I'd want to say select the value, but only don't select it once, because you could have like 25, 25, 24, and 23. So you still need to keep the other 25, but you don't want to throw out both of them. You want to throw out just the first one that you see. Well, what I could do You say private, no, it's static enumerable of uint. Get other values because I can't think of a and I can't capture, so I'd have to say list uint values. Uint max. There we go. Okay. For each var value and values, bool found is equal to, well, var found is equal to false. Okay. If value equals max and not found, then found becomes true. And you skip it, else yield return value. Oh, it will be. Oh, it will be. Get other values of this max average. Boom, done, pow. And you don't like me. You showed it though. Enumerable. What? Okay. This is a system collecting generic enumerable. And you saw it, right? I did dot. And if I say average, wait, do I actually have to computes the average of a sequence? Wait, computes the average of a sequence of decimal values are obtained by invoking a transform function on each element of the input sequence. Why would I want to do that? You have a sequence. Get all of them and find the average of it. Yeah, it does the same thing. I don't understand. Okay, I guess so. I get where the error is coming from is because I'm not passing anything into it. But I don't understand. Oh my God. C# LINQ average. Yeah. Well, why is this? Yeah, why is it? Enumerable. I have no idea. This is system LINQ, right? Core 3.0, right? You're not pulling my chain here, are you? Yeah, well, there's all these averages here, but why would averages sequence of single values? Okay. Yeah, I don't want to do that. I don't understand at all what the problem is here. Yeah, I know I'm not because var q is equal to 22, 33, 44, right? Because that's fine. new list of ints. Var A is equal to q.average, right? There! That works. What if I made this a uint? Oh, you're not smart enough to do... You couldn't possibly have an overload for average. It just worked on you. They had to be ints, right? Are you kidding me? There it goes. Yep. I have words right now. I have words for what I think of this right now. Return. No, all right, so I need the total value too. And yes, you could say, Jason, it's the total of all those, right? But I know the state of my code. I know that I'll always have a total. Okay, so let's, no, let's, basically take this, and we're going to say, oh, we don't need to say that because that would be, yeah. The max minus the average divided by the total. Oh, that's a double. Flat. There. Float. Everything's a float. We're going to do an opera. You've got a float. They've got a float. Everybody's got a float. How do you like me floating now? Okay. So what we can say here now is new list uint. Yes, put that in there. Of not provided occurrences. Provided default occurrences. And provided not default concurrences. Get consistency. Passing in the total occurrences. Which you could do that way. You could do that way. Or guess what? Boom. And Bob's your uncle. And Alice is your aunt. There we go. Nice. Now, what I'm curious about. Could I, if I now said uint, I said float consistency, okay, and I forced you to assign it here. This should all error, but now if I put in here that whole thing, it's fine. And now we can enforce it. Oh, happy days. Happy days. Because now I can come to Boolean data and I can say default. I can just put in what I did here. Now, why did it, like here, of course, I'm assuming that this is all correct. I do have a test that we're going to find out if it's all correct. But now I've broken all my data, so yeah, if I come here, they should all be broken, and they are, which is fine. But I no longer have to assign that here, and I can go back and making that an expression body. Like that. But why did it do this here? Because it's not what I like. Like if I do that, what's it going to be barking about? Oh, so if I say that here, yeah, no, I want it to be I still want it to give an offering of this list of units. That's what I want. That's what I want. Okay. Boolean data. So we're going to say there we go. And that's nice because it enforces it to be set and then blah, blah, blah. None of the tests should break, which is correct. Okay. All right. Now, arrow single line, arrow multiplying, and block. This is interesting because the two arrows together need to be added as one value for this to be found, but that's okay. That's okay. We can do that. We can now say here, new list of uint, and we're going to add those together. As one value, block occurrences is another, get consistency total occurrences. You make me sad. Come, Patsy. Oh God, let's skip that one for a second. Parentheses space data. Yeah, that's gonna be a good one. Okay. Default. Actually, now that I think about this, because I'm always saying for a lot of these, yeah, I'll think about that later. This is just kind of annoying. I wish it was just 0 and then you just default them, itself. But here, new list of uint of yeah, but how does this work? Tune in next time where Jason's model falls completely apart. Shoot. I was so close. I was so close. I thought and there was the thing in the back of my head that just went, you know what, Jason? I bet your model is going to fall apart. It's going to fall apart. Tab space data. Okay, well, okay, so the other one was a little harder, but I think I could come up with something for that. That one is, are you consistent with, and again, this is just a value to determine. Like, can I have a list of consistencies? In that case, that's what you're saying. You want a list of when is it consistent with this one, and this one, and this one. Oops. I think I might just take the ones where it's this and not this and just add them together because who cares? It was at that moment that he reached the point of he does not give a you-know-what. Okay. no, you don't. I really wish it would offer okay. We're getting close. I want to. What was it from Bruce Almighty? Okay. Parentheses space data. Oh, we can fix that one. Right? I really wish I could capture this and not have to do it again. I really, really wish. I really do. God, this makes me sad to say. I wish I could capture those, but I can't. Not the way I have it. New list, uint. I find that weird that you actually need the cast here. The sum comes out as a... Oh. Of course. Oh, God. You know what? Can I... Can I actually do private modifier data where I say uint of visibility modifiers, uint of other modifiers, and I say base is just adding those two together, which will be blindingly fast. And then the other one. Okay, why not? We're do it live. Just shut up. New list of uint. God, I wish I could capture the total. Get modify. Get consistency. Passing in what I just calculated. Oh no, I'm a dumbass. There we go. And then I just do that. Except here, what I could say is, oh no, no, that's no, that's no. Oh, shoot. And I can't do this. It's not going to let me. Yep. Oh. Oh! It does. Kind of ugly. And by kind of, I mean really. I mean a whole heck of a lot. But yeah, it does work-ish. All right, I want to do one more here real quick. And that's this one. And I think I answered my question, which was a new list of uint, where I'm passing in this plus this plus this. I might come back to this later and go, this was a really stupid idea. Oh, no, that. Okay. Do we have any more errors? We got a whole bunch of them. That suddenly went away. I don't think it should, because those all are in there. You don't actually see. Yeah, okay. Let's run all the tests, and this will also include the tests for the tab one to see that it actually, the extension method worked. We'd actually have to add tests to that extension method. And one failed. What failed? Come on, what failed? Of course it failed. You know what? That's okay. Oh my God, did I actually... Jeez. Yes. Yes. Oh my God. What? Holy crap. What are you doing? Jeez. I totally confused the Visual Studio in that case. Okay, Boolean data tests. I really want to stop. I gotta stop because I gotta do stuff tonight. But something's wrong on the internet. Okay, so this has got two values, 75 and a 25. Okay. If it's strictly less than 2, then you do 0. Otherwise, what's the max? Max is 75. What's the other value's max? Because now we're passing in 2. We found the max was 75. We didn't find it yet. So the value equals the max, and we haven't found it yet, because they found is true. Right. Max x will return that. Okay. So the average should be 25. 75 minus 25. Oh God, am I a moron? Oh, precedence, you idiot. Precedence. Okay. No. Unexpected error. PC load letter. Okay, one last thing I'm going to do before I commit this, and I'm not done by a long shot, but let's just run it against this, because I think I am actually doing the statistics file always, right now at least, which is probably wrong. Yes, I am. Okay, good. In a way, because now what I can do is say that bin release 3.0, which is actually 3.1. That makes sense. So you're 100% consistent. Not a number consistent. Holy crap. What is that? Yeah, that would be consistent because you're doing 0 divided by 0, which makes no sense. I guess I should put a thing in there that says if your total is 0, then don't do anything because you don't actually have anything to calculate. This is almost consistent. So C# new line before member is an object initializer style. This is 94%. What's this one end up being? 25% consistency. Maybe, possibly. Hard to say with that one. This is, yeah, you're pretty much, these values kind of feel correct. This one's interesting. Space between parentheses style. Never, so it becomes 1. That is good. That is good. Inline variable declaration style. So about 70% consistent. Again, going by my rules, 14, yeah, so for what it's worth. C# style pattern local over anonymous function style. 77%. That actually doesn't feel quite right because you actually your false times is 8/9, or that's 1/9. So yeah, I could see where somebody goes, I don't understand where you're coming up with that number, because wouldn't that be this over that? So I might want to think about that a little bit more. But I've got things and stuff to do. Because again, if you have, like for the false and true ones, I get it. Like this one ends up being 33% consistency, which doesn't make sense. You're saying I have true here, false here. So, maybe if you only have two, like if you have two values, then you take that one minus the other one. If it's more than that, then you'd actually go through the rule that I have. And I think that would probably make a little bit more sense. This one again is just this one, and this one. So yeah. What did I do in that one? Accessibility. Those are those are three distinct values. So these don't matter because these are the these come into that one comes into this one comes into that. So these are the only three that matter in terms of the total. But again, it's just a thing that I have to kind of debate in my head. But this gives me something to look at. So I'm way over time. So I'm going to stop right now. and I might hit this, I don't know, in another day or two, and see if I can clean up how do I actually do this get consistency thing. Like if it's 2, then you do this. Otherwise, if it's more than 2, then you do the average of the other ones. And then somebody, when they finally see this video who's like a statistics major, can go, "You're a moron. This is what you actually are trying to do." And I'll go, "Thank you," and I appreciate it. So, stop for now. Thank you all for watching. Leave comments and questions below. See you in the next episode.